Brad, thank you much. We'll take the cool down. So the judge in the YSL gang racketeering case, one of Georgia's highest profile trials, has been ordered removed from the case by a fellow judge. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie now with us live in our newsroom. So Mark, you have some reaction from the three of the key attorneys in this real-life courtroom drama.
That's right. Attorney Jay Abt says his co-counsel representing rapper Gotti, Doug Weinstein, did the heavy lifting on one of the motions for recusal that a judge granted today, and he believes it will have even heavier consequences, that they'll try to get a mistrial because of it and argue that legally the case then cannot be retried. We also spoke to a lawyer for Young Thug, Keith Adams.
I'll say we're thrilled.
We're happy, obviously, with the results.
Reaction to the recusal of Fulton County Superior Court Judge Ural Glanville in the YSL case.
We think the Judge Krause, got the law and the facts correct.
Attorney E Jay Abt told us he's lead counsel for Deamone Kendrick, better known as the rapper Gotti, who maintains his innocence in the YSL gang racketeering conspiracy case, and his legal team successfully sought the recusal of Judge Glanville, granted by Judge Rachel Krause today.
Our position always has been we wanted to have a fair trial for Mr. Williams. We did not believe that based on recent actions that we would get a fair trial.
Keith Adams, who represents hip-hop star Jeffrey Williams, better known as Young Thug, says his client is innocent of every charge against him in YSL gang racketeering conspiracy case, and his team's motion to disqualify or recuse Judge Glanville was also granted. Adams and Abt say Judge Krause basically found that in denying a motion by Kendrick's side, Judge Glanville went too far in defending his own actions. The order says Judge Glanville added facts, provided context, questioned the veracity of allegations, and otherwise explained his decisions and actions and argued why those actions were proper. Abt says the issue before Glanville involved a meeting that lawyers for the men on trial were excluded from.
We've asked for a mistrial on several occasions. There have been so many things that have happened in this case that have caused us to believe that a mistrial is appropriate. We've requested it. That motion is still pending.
Attorney Ashley Merchant told us she represents attorney Brian Steele, who along with Keith Adams represents Young Thug. Ms. Merchant says she represents Steele in a contempt charge levied by Judge Glanville, who sentenced Steele to 20 days or 10 consecutive weekends in jail, and that Judge Glanville's recusal may affect the contempt case if the Georgia Supreme Court rules that Glanville should have been recused when he found Steele guilty of contempt. Merchant maintains Steele was wrongfully cited for contempt for just doing his job.
I've always had tremendous respect for Judge Glanville. He's an outstanding jurist. He does a tremendous job, and I have nothing but great respect for him and the job he's done. I've tried several other cases in front of him over the years.
Now, Fulton County DA's office spokesperson indicated this afternoon the office was declining comment on the recusal. Judge Krause's ruling says this court has no doubt that Judge Glanville can and would continue presiding fairly over this matter if the recusal motions were denied. But the necessity of preserving the public's confidence in the judicial system weighs in favor of excusing Judge Glanville from further handling of this case. Live in the newsroom, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
A fire